Hello, my lovely peaches. I am going to do a couple of cards from this deck, which is called Money and the Law of Attraction cards by Esther and Jerry Hicks, the teaching of Abraham. And I know that it's backwards. But last night I pulled out these 3 cards from the deck and I didn't have the chance to read them. It was dark and it was late and I was trying to film the moon, as you may see on the video, on my video, the previous video. But my camera is so bad that it didn't get the actual amazing view of the moon. But I did pull these 3 cards and I wanted to read them, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to read the short version, and then I'll do a quick read of the longer version. I am a vibrational being in a vibrational universe. I can set my own standards for financial well-being. I can follow the trails of good feeling thoughts. So, I am a vibrational being in a vibrational universe. You live in a pulsating, vibrating universe of advanced harmonics. Everything that exists in your air, in your dirt, in your water, and in your bodies is a vibration in motion, and all of it is managed by the powerful law of attraction. There is nothing that exists outside of this vibrational nature, and as you learn to accept your vibrational nature and begin to consciously utilize your emotional vibrational indicators, you will gain conscious control of your personal creations and of the outcomes of your life experience. So to put these in other words, basically what it means is that every cell inside of your body is made up of tiny little vibrations, tiny little vibrating waves, particles caught up in the waves, and the vibrations create patterns. Check out Cymatics, 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 which is the science of the study of sound turning matter into patterns. So what that is that different sounds, different vibrational sounds, takes matter and turns it into patterns. And it's not arbitrary, it's repeatable patterns. So your thoughts are a vibration. Your body is made up of tiny bits of matter vibrating. So your emotions is a vibration. So actually first we have like a gut feeling or an emotion, and those feelings, emotions, trigger thoughts in us, and then those thoughts create more emotions, and all of that is a vibration. So what you're thinking is creating the patterns of your matter, which basically creates who you are. Okay, so if you gain some type of intentional design over your thoughts, you can direct your thoughts to create the life that you deliberately want instead of just accidentally bumblefucking your way through. Okay? I can set my own standards for financial well-being. Once you are able to achieve and consistently maintain your personal alignment, a great deal of money will flow into your experience if that is what you desire. Do not let others set the standards about how much money you should have or about what you should do with it, for you are the only one who could ever accurately define that. Come into alignment with who you really are and allow those things to flow into your experience that life has helped you know that you want. So that's basically to say that you are the decider of your own choices. You should check out Ruth Chang's video, The Power of Choice, which was a life-changing video, TED Talk for me, which basically says that we have the power to choose our own reasons. When we make choices, we make those choices based on reasons, but the reasons that we have we are in control of choosing. So you get to decide if you want to have a lot of money or a simple life that is not money heavy. You get to decide if you want to have the car and the house and the TV and the microwave and all these things, which I don't have, by the way. And you get to decide how you want to spend your time and your money. People think that our time and our money is controlled by an outside force. And I am learning this for myself, learning how to receive the financial abundance that I desire. And I can honestly say, in my case, I have not had any strong desire for financial abundance. In fact, I actually, for many, many years, I have had a much stronger desire to have a simple life that did not have a lot of money and things in it. And that is what I have manifested. So I've shifted my reasons. Like I said, you have the power to make up your own reasons. I had reasons where I wanted to not have a lot of financial abundance. I had many reasons for that. I thought, the spiritual path meant that it was better for me not to have financial abundance. And many of my own issues and thoughts that I have had, that I am now allowing myself to shift into new thoughts based on new reasons that I determined, not on outside reasons that other people determine. Okay, so I get to set my own standards for my own financial well-being, whether they're lofty or simple. And finally, the third card of this money and the law of attraction cards that I'm reading from Esther and Jerry Hicks, Abraham Hicks. I can follow the trails of good feeling thoughts. All right, I gotta go get back to my nephew and my kids. Most people have put anything that earns money in the category of the things that I have to do, and that is why the money often comes so hard. If you are wise enough to follow the trail of good feeling thoughts by deliberately looking for positive aspects along your way, you will come into vibrational alignment with who you really are and with the things you really want. And once you do that, the universe must deliver to you a viable means to achieve your desires. So, what that means to me is that most people, so what this means to me is that what happens is that people have things that they love to do, but they may not be getting paid for it now. And we categorize things into categories like, this is a viable career. This is a not viable career. Writing books, making paintings, dancing around my living room, making videos of myself dancing around my living room or dancing around the park. These are things that you can't make money from. These are things you can't make money from. Though that's basically like something that I have told myself based on what other people have told me over many years. Other people's opinions, other people's reasons have become my reasons. You can't make money doing those things that you love because it's not practical, it's not reasonable, so therefore you must go get a regular job in a regular industry at a regular company and go have a regular life. And you can do those things you love on your free time, whatever the hell that means. What does that even mean anyway? It means time that you're not tied to your employer. It means time that you're doing stuff that you're not earning money. But really, I don't believe in such a thing as free time, because no time is free, okay? Meaning every minute is just as valuable as any other. And if you allow yourself to believe that your time is only worth X dollars per hour, then you've actually limited yourself to a finite amount of finances or abundance or receiving for your time and your energy. And it's kind of like that movie Monsters Inc., where they were getting the energy from the kids screaming, and spoiler alert, it turned out that if they could make the children laugh, the energy they received from the laughter was like, so much more multiple intensity of strength. And that is basically the message of this. I can follow the trails of a good feeling thought, or as she also says, I can reach for a better feeling. And what the point of this is that I'm trying to say is that we often tell ourselves, based on other people's opinions, society's opinions, culture's opinions, maybe even our own opinions, or our previous experiences, that all have led us to believe that we cannot earn a living or have financial abundance through paths that bring us actual joy, and that we must effort with hard work and get to the grindstone and nose to the ground and hunker down in a plan and all of this. Like, I have to do stuff I hate in order to have the life I want, which is just so counterintuitive, or I don't know if that's the right word. It doesn't make sense, basically. Like, you can't suffer and be in misery and like chugging through your life that you hate, doing things you hate on a regular basis, consistently, day after day, night after night, week after month after year, and be happy. You just can't. And you cannot find true happiness that way. And if you define success with any definition that excludes your own personal happiness and well-being and joy and your own freedom to have time to do the things that you love and enjoy, then that's not success, in my opinion. Now, you have the freedom and the right to create your own reasons and your own definition of success, which may be that you have a lot of money and you work really hard and your personal joy is not a part of it. And that's your own personal formula that you get to write. But this is just to say, just know that that is not the only formula, and that's actually just one of an infinite ways to live your life. And that if you desire to do what you love and to enjoy what you do and to make and living and find your abundance, financial abundance and freedom through doing things that you love, believe in yourself. I have wondered to myself, how successful can I become if I channel my energy, my time, my effort into doing the things that I love, into supporting myself, into being inspired action, into doing the things that I love. I have supported many executive assistants across my career, and they were high-powered, well-paid, millionaire type executives who were hardworking and hard-earning people, and many of them were very joyless and actually quite miserable. And what I started to believe was, what if instead of getting paid an hourly wage or a salary per year to basically work 40, 45, 50 hours a week, devoting my time, energy, effort, skills, talents to the cause of supporting them? What if I used that level of inspired action and energy to support myself in my own endeavors? What could happen? What will happen? What is happening? Well, at this point, I have almost 750 followers, subscribers on YouTube, and I think it's beautiful. And I feel that the majority of these people have come to my channel because you enjoy what it is that I'm putting out there. And I love that. I love doing what I'm doing, not so I can receive supporters, not so I can receive subscribers and likes, not so that I can receive money, but because I love it. Because this is my genuine truth of who I am and how I want to show up and how I want to live. And I am just taking on this belief that says, if I give what I love and I do what I love, then that love will come back to me naturally, and I will be happy. And the people who are receiving what I'm giving will be happy. And then I will be floating and swimming and flying in the ocean and the sea and the sky and the universe of abundance and love. So please click subscribe, like, and hit the bell if you like this and you want to follow along. Most of the videos I post, especially in the last year, have been stretching and dancing and stuff like that. I started this channel by doing a lot of talking videos, talking about veganism and other things that matter to me. And like I said in my Why Do I Have This Channel video, I have this channel so I can do whatever the heck I want. And this is what I wanted to do right now. So again, thank you for joining me. I hope that you got something, anything out of this that encourages you to do at least one thing you love today, not for money, not for accolades, not to impress anyone but yourself. You are competing only with yourself to improve your own mood, your own feeling, your own state of mind, your own state of being, and learning to expand your willingness and ability to love yourself and others. There are no others. Rahana Maharshi, and I love myself, and I like you guys. I'm not one of those people who are like, I love you. I love people and animals in a generalized sense, and I love life, and I love love, and I wish you the best. And please move your body in ways that feel good today and every day, even if it's just for 2 minutes or 5 minutes. Go for a walk to the corner, turn around, go back to the other corner. Do that 5 or 6 times if you have nowhere to walk to, if you don't know what to do, if you're afraid to walk too far and then be too tired to have to walk it back. Whatever the case is, just shake your hips for 10 dips, or however you like to live. Give yourself permission to be your own parent who says, I allow you to spend some time today doing something for yourself. And I don't mean watching a TV show, and I don't mean, just zombieing out. I mean actually connecting to the truth of your soul, the truth of your spirit, the truth of the source energy inside of you, the truth of your higher being, your inner being, your deeper knowing, your higher knowing, your outer being, your inner being. To me, they're all the same. It's your vibrational being, your vibrational energetic being, which is the spark of life, which is not just a random thing. It's actually a very specific being. You are a specific being that is alive because the vibrational being in you is what's keeping your physical self alive. So we think that we are these physical selves, and that's true, but it's only partially true, because the deeper truth is that the physical being that is you is alive only because you are being sparked to life by this vibrational being, which is you, the energetic being of you, the vibration of you. And there are powerful ways to connect to yourself, and most of them have to do with quieting down and listening and allowing and believing in the magic of you. Thank you for joining. See you next time. Bye.